I develop games since nearly 4 years now, but none of my projects were truly entertaining. Yes, it was fun to destroy those goblins with my friends, or to chop the heads of those titans, but after a few minutes we quit those games and didn't really think about them anymore. To be fair, those projects were pretty small, but the problem was even worse in my bigger projects. Both my space game and my RPG had the problem of being flooded with feature creep. This resulted in poorly implemented mechanics that overshadowed the core features of the game and in the end took the fun out of the game and out of development. Luckily, I found some ways to solve this issue as mentioned in that video, and implementing those solutions led to my colorful adventure game Hues of Hope. You are a painter on the mission to recolor the world of Chromacia with the help of your magical brush and his power to turn color into elements. So let's get started. Basically, the game is built around 2 basic and 2 advanced abilities. While the Mega Splash is great for combat or coloring multiple objects at once, the Chroma Beam can be used for precise work like recoloring those patterns to solve puzzles. As you progress, you'll unlock the advanced abilities at those mystical rocks. The Mighty Paint Smash introduces the platforming aspect of the game and of course lets you crush enemies. And for those of you who love zero damage runs, I decided to add the Paint Dash, which turns you into an invincible ink version of yourself. Perfect for platforming and outsmarting enemies. Those abilities will go hand in hand with the core feature of the game, which is color mixing. It offers advantages in combat, helps to recolor faster, but most importantly unlocks the elemental magic. At the moment I have 5 different types of magic in the game. Fire can be ignited by enemies through the Chroma Ray or the explosive Mega Splash. While both of the attacks destroy certain objects, the Mega Splash can be used to knock yourself into the air to provide even more movement abilities. Talking about movement abilities, we should have a look on the air element as well. The Chroma Beam knocks back objects or enemies, while the Mega Splash spawns a tornado that lifts them up. In combination with the effect of the smash attack, which is creating a cloud, you will be able to do a lot of platforming or to approach combat from different angles. The nature element is your ally in combat as well, since the Mega Splash spawns some vines that root enemies. The Chroma Beam can be used to lay a line of grass, which can be ignited by the fire element, but to be honest I don't have a real use case for that interaction yet, but at least it looks cool. Water can be used to extinguish fire and increase the root duration of the vines with both abilities. The Mega Splash, however, spawns a water ball that leaves behind a trail of water which can be frozen by landing the smash attack on top of it. It freezes enemies and makes the floor slippery, which will be helpful for puzzles as well. There is one more element, but since it's a huge piece of the story, I won't tell you more about it. Instead, let's have a look on the actual game loop. The main goal of Hues of Hope is recoloring all 5 parts of Chromacia, and this can be achieved in 2 ways. You can manually recolor objects like walls, bridges or boats, but in order to recolor the nature, you have to reactivate those crystals to bring life and color back into the landscape. Those crystals, however, are guarded by the blobs if you're lucky, or by this thing if you're unlucky. Either way, you have to use the different colors and elements to win the fights and regain control over those crystals. On this journey you'll stumble across a lot of riddles, but I feel like showing all the different kind of riddles would destroy the purpose of them in a certain way, so I think you will have to wait until the game is published if you want to see what's possible with some paint and a little bit of magic. So make sure to wishlist the game if that sounds interesting to you. With that, the concept should be explained, and I'm going to design some levels to test the platforming, so thanks a lot for watching and have a good one.